say it to my face. And I want them to say it to my face. Say it to my face. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Make sure it's working. Can you hear me now? 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 Hear me now? Can you 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 hear me now? Say it to my face. And I mean, this ain't the viewers panel or nothing, but I still ain't gonna mute you. Come say it to my face. Maybe you're a beggar. Say it to my face. 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 Oh, say it to my face. Say it to my face. Come on, Karen. Say it to my face. Hey, Karen.
Hi, May. How are you this morning?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. I just want to say, I love
You came to
you.
say it to my face.
I'm going to say it to your face.
Thank
I
you.
love you, May. I love you, May. I love, 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 love you. And Whitney,
Thank you.
too.
Thank you. Thank you
That's
so much.
my New Year's resolution is to be nice to people.
Oh, you know what? I be thinking I'd be nice, but then I be like, I think I'm just a bitch naturally. Like, I don't know. Like, I be trying to be nice. My intentions is I be thinking I'm nice, but then people like, you're mean. I'm like, am I? Like, I know when I'm being mean on purpose, you know? But then there's times where I be like, no, I think I was nice. And then people are like, no, it's the way you said it. And I'm like, oh, well, then I can't, I don't know.
I know. It's
I don't
like,
know how to make it no different. This is who I am. Take it or leave it. You know.
exactly. Yep. If they don't like
I
you,
be
don't
thinking
watch
I'd be
you.
nice. I be thinking I'd be nice, but I don't know. I be like, you asked me for my honest opinion, I gave it to you. If that's me being mean, then don't ask. Like,
Right.
I don't know.
Okay. I'll always love you, May. You have a good day.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. All right. All right, all right, all right. What's
Hi,
up?
May. Hello,
What's up?
May.
Hey, hey, hey.
First, I'd like to say today is my birthday, so it's a gift to
Happy
be able to
birthday.
speak to you.
Happy
Thank
birthday.
you. Okay, I have one question for you, May. Who do you think you get the most slack from? Like, what? No, matter of fact, I'm gonna say, what do you think your demographics of who listens to you, like who watches you, and are your supporters?
Are we talking about age? Are we talking about women, men? What are we talking about?
We talking about everything, women, men, like you said, women, men, age, nationality, race, all that. Who do you think? Do they give a calculation of that on your?
They don't give a calculation of race. Like unless you're like from like they'll say like the UK or something like that, then that's a different nationality or whatever. But like they don't say literally race. They don't say that.
Okay,
And
so
I would
just
I would say though, from me noticing from the comments,
that's what I'm gonna.
and even though I'm gonna be very clear when I say this, I don't have good vision. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't always see from the little circles who's light skin versus white. I can't sometimes tell the difference
Mm-hmm.
at all. I'm just being very honest.
I'm
I
sure. Okay,
I am legally blind in my left eye.
I remember you saying
So
that.
I really can't tell by these little bitty circles sometimes if it's a light skinned, a Hispanic, or a white girl. I can't tell the difference.
Okay.
So, but I can tell the difference between a woman who is of chocolate color
Okay.
versus a woman that is light skinned. You know what I'm saying? Because
Right. Of
there's
course.
so many filters, I really can't tell. So for me to say, I would say it's 50-50
Okay.
because that would be my honest, what I really think. I think I get just as much slack from white women, Hispanic women, and African American women. I believe I get the same from all over. But the women that watch me, the age category, that it does break that down. And the ages are from 20 to 50.
That are what supporters?
that are watching. It doesn't say who
Oh,
supports
watching.
and who
Oh,
don't
okay.
like
Oh,
you.
you right. You don't know that, right? Okay.
Yeah, it don't do that. I wish it
Okay.
did. I wish it
Okay.
was a button like dislike her versus like her, and then that way I would know.
Uh-huh.
But no, I do believe that okay, so see if you follow me when I say this. Okay, so I would say that there's a lot more haters in the comment sections,
Mm-hmm.
right? Than what I see positivity, right? They always say, May, you read all the negative stuff, but I see more negative than positive in the comment section, right?
Right.
Maybe it's filtering it out and I don't see the good stuff. I don't know.
But
I
why
don't
would it do that?
control. It does filter though. It
Oh,
does.
okay.
And I
Okay.
don't know why it does, but it does. I don't think it's filtering whether it's good or bad. It's just filtering people. Certain people get filtered and I don't know why.
Uh,
Um, Sometimes there are days where it's all positive and I don't see no negative stuff. Some days it's a mix. Some days the negative overpowers the positive. It's just different days to do different things. But I would say that I have more people who have negative things to say about me right now, but I have way more. But the positive people that I have make more of an impact than anything negative could do to me. You understand what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Uh-huh.
And I feel like I have a lot of silent watchers that are scared to even speak because they don't want to be bashed and they don't want people coming for them, like because they support me. So I
Right.
feel like a lot of my supporters like stay in the background because they don't want to be bullied or they don't want to be bashed just because they like me, you know. And I do believe that a lot of people turn negative because they don't want to be bashed. So if they love me, they get bashed. So then they turn into a I don't like her. You know what I'm saying? But it don't be real because then they'll inbox me and tell me they love me.
Oh, wow.
It'd be weird. It'd be weird. I noticed the names after they become so like so many times. Let me seeing the same names.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if the name stands out to me and then they wrote me, I'll be like, wait a minute, that's a, and then I'll wait until I make another live. I'll see her hate on me and then tell me she loved me in my inbox. I'll be like,
You know why I think that is, May? Can I give you an opinion for why I think that is?
sure,
Because I think that people have an empathy for you, right? Some, like you say all the time, people haven't lived your shoes and all these things, but they
absolutely.
have an empathy for you. So then they love you, like you say, and then one of these drama filled scenes come about, and then you do some of the most. I mean, and like I know you say, people do this to you, and so you come back. But sometimes you just got to stand on the higher ground if you're about that life. You got to stand on the higher ground. But that's if you. But as you say, this is what you get paid for. So I'm going to say I'm one of those people who go back and forth with you because sometimes I feel so much empathy for you. It really touches me because people go through shit for real. So, but then that other may come out, and then I'm like, oh my god, you know. So
Okay, so there is not another May. I'm all of the above. Like, I'm sweet, I'm nice, I'm a bitch, I don't give a fuck. And I'm all of the above. Like, it just depends on how you rub me. If I'm rubbed the wrong way, then I'm matching energy. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, I get
So
it.
so this is the thing when it comes to the higher taking a higher ground, like you said, right? Or
Mm-hmm.
standing the whatever. I forget the word you just
Uh,
said.
I don't even know.
Taking a
Stand
higher
up.
stance, standing on a higher, basically just ignoring it, right?
Right, pretty much.
Okay, so let me explain this to because you may have missed that, and maybe people in the comments missed it. For 8 years, no, let me take that back. For 6 years, let me take that back because everything has to be technical that I say. I'm not allowed to mess up dates and times because oh boy, then I'm a liar. But just say 6 years, okay? I'm gonna give 6 years. I stood and didn't clap back at anybody. I let them ridicule me for 6 years, and I'm not asking for sympathy. I'm
Right.
just telling you what I did. I took
Mm-hmm.
the higher road for 6 years. I never said nothing negative to people. I still just was like, all right, I ain't gonna act like I see no negativity. I'm just gonna keep going, keep going, keep going. I stayed drama free as much as I could. You know what I'm saying? I didn't clap back at anybody. I didn't go toe to toe. I wasn't like, bring it, say it to my face. I wasn't doing any of that for 6 years. on social media. You go back to any of my videos, any of my lives, I wasn't doing none of that except for when I first started. That's why I said 6 years, not 8. So the past year, I've been clapping back, right? When I first started the first year, I was clapping back. So I clapped back the first year and then I stopped because I got tired of it. It was too much energy for me, right?
Right.
So I was like, I don't even care because I really just don't, I genuinely don't give a fuck what people think about me. I
As you,
live my own life. I
that's
don't
right.
care what you think.
Mm-hmm.
So, so for the first year, I was clapping back, wasting my energy, right? So then after that, the next year, I was like, I'm not gonna even entertain the shit. Like, I don't care, you know? So I stayed quiet for 6 years and let them bash me, call me pedophiles for 6 years straight. Bash me and bash me and bash me and bash me and bash me
So
and
this is,
bash me.
sorry, can I ask you one question?
Uh-huh.
So this is before you and I, because I only came upon, it just seemed like people started calling you the P word after
It's
you.
been happening since Room 21, since I first started.
Okay. See, I wouldn't know that.
This ain't nothing new. This
Okay.
ain't nothing new. That's why it don't phase me no more. Like, it's okay. What hasn't already been said? Like, it's already been said. This has been said for years. This is not something new. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, back to what I was saying. Um, After you've been bashed year after year, then mind you, and I'm not asking for nobody's sympathy or nothing. I'm just telling my story. Just like everybody get to tell their story, but everybody puts value on their stuff, but don't ever put none on mine. So this is my thing. After years of getting bashed by people I don't know on the internet and letting it ride and not saying nothing to them, then I lost my sister. Okay. When I lost my sister, I lost myself completely. Lost me completely. Who even is Mayberry anymore without Nita? Not saying on social media. I'm talking about in real life. Fuck social media. Who is Maybe without taking care of Nita? I couldn't find me. I was lost because I'm like, damn, I'm so used to taking care of her. What am I supposed to do? Like, I did social media and took care of her. Nita was the biggest part of my life. You know what I'm saying? My kids wasn't even as much as a factor. And I don't care what that sounds like. It's true. They were independent. You know, they could get up and make themselves food. They could take care of themselves. They could clothe themselves. Nita was a baby, you know, like a big ass baby, you know, a full grown child that couldn't barely feed herself unless it was finger food, like stuff she could grab. But you still had to monitor her. You still had to watch her, you know, make sure she didn't choke or, you know, whatever. I still had to cook her, you know, separate stuff because if I didn't, she couldn't eat everything we could eat, you know? So, and she had feeding tubes. Wanita was a baby that was never going to get no better, that had to be changed every day, multiple times a day, that had to be put on IV fluids every day, who had to have stomach feedings every day, medicines morning, noon, and night. Like Wanita needed stuff, you know?
Mm-hmm.
My kids could get up. I didn't have to worry about my kids like that because my children could get up and go get themselves dressed, take their own showers, you know, make themselves something to eat if they was hungry and I didn't have time. They were old enough to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So my life became consumed around Nita.
Nita, right. So how old were your children at this time?
Okay, when I've had Nita since my son was born.
Mm.
Like I had my baby. I mean, I got pregnant while I had Nita. When I first got her, when I first got Nita,
Mm-hmm.
I got Nita in 2004. I had my son 2005.
Wow. Mm-hmm.
So my
I'm
dad
sorry, can
got
I ask you how old were you at this time?
I was 24.
Wow. Okay.
I took Nita. Okay, so my dad OD'd at that time in 2004. My dad OD'd. He died. March 4th, 2004. My dad died.
Mm-hmm.
I had my son March 5th, 2005, a day and a year apart.
Wow.
So as soon as my dad died, I went to the hospital, and that's when I took Nita. I stayed there. I trained to take care of her. I stayed there for 30 days and 30 nights. It was actually 31 days and 30 nights. But, you know, whatever. I stayed there. So that way, if the doctors wasn't able to sign me off, meaning that they felt that I was competent, I didn't want to take her because I had never done it before, but I wanted to care for her because
Right.
she was my sister.
Right.
So I was only 24 years old, but I felt like I could handle it. And I felt like she could do better with me than she could do just with strangers. With,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes people will try harder for their family. You know, when they know that somebody loves them, it'll make them strive harder
I
than
agree with
than a stranger.
right,
You
right. And you
know,
don't know how they'll treat it anyway. So
yeah. And when I went there, because I would go there frequently, well, as much as I could, because she was pretty far, but I would go there and she had bed wounds, and I'm like, how does she have bed sores in a facility,
mm-hmm.
in a high class hospital? Like, how does she have bed sores? You know, you guys are not doing your job. Why every time I come in here, her braces aren't on her? We
Mm-hmm.
bought her braces to keep her limbs straight instead of them contracting. You know,
Right.
but she was all contracted and all messed up. And I'm
Right.
like, why didn't y'all put the braces on her? Found out later why they didn't, but that's another story.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, they didn't do what they were supposed to do. They weren't taking good enough care for with her in my eyes. You
Right.
know, in my eyes, they weren't. She shouldn't have stage 3 and stage 4 bed sores
Right.
in a hospital. It shouldn't happen.
Mm-hmm.
It just shouldn't happen. There's
I've
no
had family
excuse.
members in nursing homes as well, and I know that.
She wasn't in a nursing home though. She was in a hospital in a subacute unit, in a brain trauma unit.
So,
It's a unit for people who are hidden from the world. You don't know they're there. In hospitals, I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but they have subacute units inside of hospitals for people in witness protection programs, for people with brain injuries that people tried to kill them. They're in witness protection. My sister was a part of that program. So they're hidden in the hospital. You can't just go to the hospital and go find them. You had to give them a code to get in. You had to know the code. You didn't even know what floor it was on. Like you couldn't just walk in a random hospital and be like, I need to go to level four. If you don't know what level 4 is, you know what I'm saying? You
uh-huh.
would be like, when you go to the reception desk and they tell you, oh, the patient is on level 2, you couldn't go there and say, I need to go see Wanita. They'd be like, who? Oh, we don't have her here. You
So she
understand what
don't.
I'm saying?
Yes. Yes.
So she wasn't known to be there. So that's for people with brain trauma. That whole unit has brain trauma. Everybody, they were either been in a vehicle, somebody tried to kill them, shot in the head. Like it's all kind of brain trauma on that floor, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you're not just allowed in there because they can't just they can't just help. I mean, they can't stop you from hurting them, you know. So we had to have a code to go in and out of there. You have to know the code or you're not getting in, period. Even if you know the floor, you're not getting in past the door, like
So
at
how
all.
long? How long from the accident did Nita stay there before you came? Before she lived with you?
Okay, I was 24, so Nita was 27 when I got her home. So from 17, 10 years.
She stayed in the place for 10 years.
Hmm.
Oh wow.
Yeah, from 17 till I took her home. I was 24, so yeah, Anita was 27. She could have been 26, turning 27, because her birthday's after mine. I got her right before her birthday. Yeah, so she was 26. She was 26 when I brought her home.
Oh
She turned 27 when I got her. Yeah, so she was there for almost 10 years, but
wow.
9 years, 9 years. But I was a kid. I'm younger than Nita.
Right.
I'm not older than her. So
Right.
Nita got in a car accident at 17. That would put me at 14.
Okay, I see. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So when I turned 18, Nita was still there, but I mean, I was young and my dad wouldn't allow me to bring her home. I tried at 18, but
Mm-hmm.
the social workers and all the therapists and all the people that was there felt like I wasn't old enough. And my dad said I wasn't old enough, but he just wanted her money. But, because Juanita had a settlement, and my
Right.
dad took it, you know. So, and he used it all up. He wasted it all throughout the years of her being there. The 9 years that Nita was there, he drew from it and kept taking her money. And there was nothing I could do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a parent. I couldn't step in and stop it if I wanted to. So he did what he did, and which was wrong, but he was a drug addict. So that's what drug addicts do.
Mm-hmm.
It is what it is. But Nita got out the hospital with nothing, literally. And I mean, she won a big lump sum and would have had money, to take care of what she needed. But he didn't care about nothing but his drugs, so it is what it is. It's
That's how
selfish.
it usually is,
Yeah, but that's what the drug addicts do.
Yeah,
So you
exactly.
can't expect them to do nothing else besides that.
Right.
So, you know, Nita, when I got her, like I said, I brought her home. I tried at 18. Life got busy at 19. Life got busier at 20. I went to jail. 21, 22, 20, 21, 22. Let me see, when did I get out? I got out at 23. So I was in there for 22 to 23.
Wow.
I was in jail. So, life got busy. I was running amok, doing shit I didn't have no business doing, living life,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and learning lessons along the way. Living a life I had no business living, but that's the life I was given. So it is what it is. I
Mm-hmm.
was living the street life, and that's just what it was. And I continued to live that life for years. And then when I got Nita, after I got out of jail, I changed my life to the best of my ability, meaning I wasn't living street life no more. I was no longer selling things I shouldn't be selling. I was no longer surrounding myself around the hood and people in the hood, gangster thugs. I got away from it. And I stayed out the way. I totally removed myself from the streets.
I'm sorry,
And
I'm
if
not that good at math, but you have children. Tati's born at this time.
Tati was
Okay,
born when I was 17.
okay, okay.
Okay, so my first baby daddy was, he was a drug dealer. My first baby daddy. So he used to be, not anymore, but he was.
Mm-hmm.
So he taught me the game. You know, it is what it is. So that's what I learned at 16
I hear
was
you.
how to do what you got to do to make money. You know, and that's what I did. I wasn't giving up my cookie between my legs. That's what I wasn't finna do. So he taught me how to hustle in the streets. So that's what I did, you
Mm-hmm.
know. And from 16 till 21, I did. I hustled in the streets. So I lived that life for some years, you
Mm-hmm.
know. And it was a life, I'm telling you. And I was young, I had my daughter at 17, but I treated it as a job, even though that sounds real stupid today, but it's how it worked, you know. So I didn't go to work, you know, it ain't real work, but you know what I'm saying. I
Mm-hmm.
didn't go hustle until Tati was asleep. So I would hustle from 10 to 7, 10 o'clock at night till 7 in the morning. And I come home and tend to my kid. So from 10 to 7, she sleep. She
Mm-hmm.
never knew I was gone. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like she ever knew that I was whatever was going on. She had the babysitter and I'm gone. I'm in the streets. Same
Mm-hmm.
as if I would have worked the overnight job, you know.
Right.
But by the time I got home, she was just waking up. So, hey, how you doing? You know, and I always had my baby. I had Tati in preschool at 3 years old. So she was in school from 3 on,
Mm-hmm.
through life. So I get up, take her to school, and go to sleep while she's in school. And then when she come home, I, spend time with her, do
Right.
what we're supposed to do. And then at 10 o'clock, she's in bed. She was asleep by 9. Put her in bed by 9 o'clock.
And you
She's
in the
had it.
street.
And I'm in the streets
Mm-hmm.
doing what I got to do. And I'm making my money and I'm doing what I had to do. This is life. That's what I knew. That's all I would. You got to understand, like, it ain't no excuse for me because I don't need an excuse. It's just life. It's what I live. I see where I come from. You don't need an excuse to live the life I live. That's just the life we live. What I know is just the life.
Yes.
Like there's some of us that was born into that.
Right.
And
Right.
then there's some of us that was not.
Hey, can I say
So,
something? I'm sorry. Can I say one thing?
mhm,
I think
mhm,
that's probably one of the biggest problems that I don't want to. I don't like to do the support or the hater thing, but
mhm,
one of the problems that some of the people have is that they can't understand that not only Black people live this life,
mhm.
so and that's when they could come up with you are trying to
Perpetrating.
imitate or
Mhm,
whatever. But
mhm,
that's the thing that people need to understand. And that's why when I began, I asked you about, the demographics of your haters and whatever. And because I would like to know, this is not about a race thing.
No,
Ghetto is not a color. And I don't, and I say that with respect. To say I don't want to say that, but the ghetto is the real place, and and it's not a color.
absolutely,
So
absolutely.
I just think that your view, or the people support you or don't like, or hate you, whatever, that they need to realize that it's not a color. People don't have to imitate people, because people act how they act, based on where they come from. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So that's all I wanted to say to you, May. I really appreciate you telling your story. Sometimes people need to hear it, and then bring them back to to empathizing, and being compassionate for people. Having compassion for people. Not saying give up your money, but just being compassionate for people.
right.
Okay, that's all I have to say, May. Thank you.
All right, you're welcome. Anybody else want to come up? I just switched locations. I was losing battery. Yeah, that was nice. I appreciate her for coming up. Oops. No, that was not summer. Girl, that was not summer. Summer's live. She can't come up here and talk to me and be on the same thing. She's probably from the same place that Summer's from. They got the same kind of accident. I mean, accent. I mean, okay. Hello.
Hey May, how you feeling?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. So I just think a lot of the reason, my own opinion, is that I mean, like you said just a minute ago, a year ago you started clapping back, and that's good. But I just noticed even like yesterday when they was doing that thing for Yaima, I mean, you didn't say a lot, don't get me wrong, but you know what a lot of us admire you for is when they do say stuff to about you, you really don't, you never did before, you didn't clap back. So now it's kind of like just shock to see you do it, because what's understood doesn't need to be explained. And to be honest, you got to put yourself above that, on a higher pedestal. Because I've watched many times where you say you're not going to speak down on another female. So I know they do it to you, and I know it's not right. It's not right for them to do it either. But when you do it, it just makes us like, whoa. That was one thing I had to say. The other thing is I know you're smarter and wiser. I've been watching you since room 21, but I know you're a little smarter and wiser to know who is your friends and who is not your friends. And there's a couple, Summer and Sweets. I mean, we all see it, and I know you maybe you don't. And whatever your relationship is what it is. But we see the shade, and clearly they're not your friends. But I'm just a viewer. I'm just watching, and so my opinion doesn't really matter. I'm just informing you. Maybe you don't see it. But the biggest, I mean, I'm going to watch you no matter what, because my life runs parallel with you. So like I've told you, I mean, I've been on here before and told you before, I have the same exact life as you have. So for me, as you had, not exact, but almost, parents died, sister died,
Mm.
divorce, all that, kids, my daughter's got the same name as your daughter. I
Mm.
just feel like, May, there is a reason that some of us OGs watch you, and we watch you because it's really, we don't feel sorry for you, but I deal with some of the things that you have been through in life. You're not alone. And we're going to continue to care for you and watch you because of that, of your life struggles. And we see that, and we see the strength that you've had to overcome all that. Okay. So all this petty drama and bull crap that these people be throwing at you, I like to see it when you just leave those females, they adjust your crown, sweetheart, because them girls, they're, it's throwing peasantry. And you got to rise above that because you know who you are. I mean, we've been watching you for a long time, and we've seen you
Right.
straighten that crown out for a whole lot of things that you've had happen in your life. Okay. And
Mhm.
all this pedophile and all this crap, people, it happens all around the world. But unfortunately, you are a social media on social media. So they can say what they want to say, but see, they get that's a trigger for you, and they get a reaction out of you.
Mhm.
But like I said, let's, so I don't really have a question per se. I just have to let you know that a lot of us viewers get it, right? And the ones that are in the comments saying she's stealing, she's robbing, she's faking, she's one thing about May, and I've always said it, even on my 20 fake Facebook pages I have. One thing I want to say is one thing about May, and I'm not kissing nobody's booty. She's not going to lie because her life is already worse enough in certain situations. Why do people
Make
think
it look
that,
worse.
girl, like why do people think you gotta lie? You don't gotta lie. Your life is, it's one thing about me too. I don't gotta lie shit.
Girl, I could
It's
show them and they still don't believe it. So
yeah, and a lot of these people don't understand the trauma, the drastic crap that goes on and the drama in our own life. So they're like, oh no, she's got to be lying. That can't happen. So it's okay. Um,
I want to say some things back to what you're saying though. Um, as far as Summer and Sweets not being my friend, I don't agree with that whatsoever. I'm gonna tell you why.
okay.
I believe that me, with my friendship, I believe that if there's something that my friends don't agree with, they have the right, since we are friends on social media.
Right.
Um, if it's too drastic, they can hit me up privately. You feel me? But
Right.
if we're having a conversation and somebody in the comments says something, or you come up and you say something, and they feel like, oh, I'm gonna address this, and hey, this is what May does, but this ain't what I do. I don't feel like that's shade. I just feel like saying that I feel like I'm grown enough to decipher, like, okay, I know what she's saying, and I know what she's getting at, and I understand it because I know her. You guys don't know her. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So it's different for me. I feel like you guys just look at, what you see right here, but you got to
Right.
understand we have relationship outside of here. Sweets I've met in real life. Sweets has stayed at my house in real life. You know,
Mhm.
so Sweets is a totally different being. Well, I would say that Sweets is an evolved being of what I will never evolve to. Okay. She used to be streets instead of sweets, but she evolved past that and became sweets. I'm never going to be that because I don't want to. And because that's not who I am. And I don't have the education behind me that she does. But that doesn't mean that I'm not smart as a whip either. You understand what I'm saying? Ain't nothing stupid about me at all. Now, when it comes to Summer, every Summer is a blogger. We discussed before, not that she would stop blogging me or that she had to ask me for permission, but she said, like with me being your friend, is that gonna, you know, like, how does she put it? I don't want to put words in her mouth, but like, is that gonna be complicate? Is that gonna complicate or stop her from doing her job, basically? Or am I
Right.
gonna be mad if she does it? I told her, go ahead. Why do I care? As long as you're not being disrespectful towards me and you're posting what I've said, I don't give a damn. Like, I said it, whatever. So I definitely don't agree with you. And if I am being fooled, or if I can't see what y'all can see, I'll learn on my own, like I do with everybody else, and let that be that. But I
And I know you
definitely
will.
feel I definitely feel like they are my friends. Absolutely, I do.
I mean,
Because
and
like I said, outside of Facebook, you guys have no idea the relationship we have.
yeah, could be. I mean, I
We
just,
talk every day, every day.
you
Now
know,
the
and
two the two that are new, I don't mean to cut you off, but I
no,
want to
no,
say
you're
this.
fine.
The two that are newer, as far as being in friendship with me, is Jack and Toya. Those are the newest, like we don't know each other like that yet. And me and Summer don't know each other like in depth either. But I mean, we're all still getting to know each other. But I feel like me and Summer and Sweets, have been around, have been, built more time involved, I guess you would say,
Hmm.
than Toy and Jack. I'm just learning them.
Yeah. Well, I get it. And um, so I
I
guess
don't look
every
at what they say as shade. I just look at it as these are my friends and they have a right to express how they feel. And
and
if they feel like I did some fucked up shit, say that. Say that shit, friend.
right. And what I feel is, you're right. You have a better, of course, you have a better relation. We only see what we see. But I think the
Hmm.
one thing that got me to where I was thinking, so I don't know, because I'm old school. I stand on what you say, stand on what you say. So when Summer said, well, we're just going to have to see if she's messing with young girls, and if she is, it's going to be, I'm not going to be her friend anymore. I'm not going to, because this is the thing to me. If you was my friend before, you got to be my friend now, because you got to love me for who you know I am. But
Well,
that,
not really. I don't believe in that either. Because if I found out that you was touching on kids, I wouldn't have nothing to do with you either. Because I don't believe in that. See, I was touched as a child. You understand what I'm saying?
but you
So
told her
that's
but you
I know
told her you didn't. You said I
I,
didn't.
I know that, but a lot of people ain't going. I mean, who comes on social media and be like, "Oh yeah, I did it."
Yeah, I
Nobody,
get it.
So I mean, in protection of themselves, and mothers. I mean, this is the thing. They're all mothers, Sweets and Summer are mothers. You know what I'm saying? So they have to stand for what they believe when it comes to their mothering. And same thing. If I found out you was out here, hurting kids, I would feel the same way. It is what it is.
Yeah,
I
you're
wouldn't
right.
want to be bothered with you either. Like I wouldn't. You know. So I mean, I
Well,
don't take that personal at all, but I know what's real, and that's that. So, I mean, if
yeah,
they choose to believe it, they do it. They don't, they don't. They don't know who to believe. I just don't care at the point. I mean,
right.
if
And
it's this far along in the game, like I don't care.
right, and it's not your life. It's not my life. It's yours. I just peep what I peep. But
Yeah,
and hey, I'm 20. I could be
but see, we
completely wrong.
also go from lives, which y'all hear on here, and then we have further conversation in our group. So like
Right,
if we don't like something or say like I rubbed them the wrong way or something they say rubbed me the wrong way, we're grown enough to have that conversation. And we'll be like, yeah, but blah 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 blah. We really
right.
talk to each other. So I mean, if I felt like I mean, I understand though. I guess I'm an understanding person more than most. And
Yeah,
a lot of people feel like and that do be my problem in 90% of my relationships, whether they're friendships or relationships, is I always try to put myself in somebody else's shoes and be like, you know what, if it was me, yeah, I might feel that way, you know? Or like, who am I to judge? You
right.
feel how you feel. But me being your friend, if you found out that I was a rapist and a murderer, are you gonna want to hang out with me?
Mm,
You might be next.
I guess I probably would get to know you a little bit more before I called you my friend. And I guess
Well,
I'm just
thing everybody don't be around the whole time since Room 21. So sometimes they've missed
mm,
some things.
I
Maybe they
know,
never heard me being called a pedophile before. Maybe it was new to them. It's not new to
hmm
me. I've been being called a
girl.
pedophile for
You're
years. So
all
who
these
cares?
years you've been called that. We we know,
You
but
know? So
it's
to now it's
so
just another word to me because I'm just like, oh, okay.
it's
Like,
so
I
it's
mean,
so
it's disgusting to me, but
it
it is
is.
what it is. And all it is my word against everybody else's. So it is what it is,
It's
you know.
okay. Hey, it's always great talking to you. I know this. You're gonna come above this, girl. Listen, I've seen you go through some things, girl. It's all this stuff, your monetary status, your what you got going on. You're gonna come above it because you got that strength to fight it, man. It's gonna be okay. And I know you know that. I don't need to be up here reassuring you, but I'm just hanging out,
Oh, I
watching you.
appreciate it though. I
Yes,
appreciate it.
man. You have a great day, and I'm so glad
You
to see
too.
happiness on you with Whitney. You guys keep it up, okay?
You too.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. Who else wants to come up here? Come on up, guys. See, the thing is that I'm not a person that you could tell me about my friends that you don't know nothing about and tell me you can't do that with me. You can't tell me. Y'all can say in the comments all you want. Oh, just don't bring it up because she just not gonna hear it. Blah blah blah. You don't have the relationship I have with them. They're not your friends. So you have no idea. What's up, Cassandra? You know what I'm saying? You have no idea what you're talking about. All you know is what you see on social media. That's it. We literally have a whole group chat where we talk all day long throughout that chat, you know? And we call each other on the phone and everything. Like we talk. So it is what it is. And if they gonna do whatever they gonna do to me, let it happen. Guess what I'm gonna still do the next day? Breathe. Can you hear me now? The audio's messed up. Oh, it fixed. Okay, it was my AirPod. Just like what they gonna do if I do, if I if I fall out with them, guess what they gonna do? Wake up and breathe the next day and carry on with their life. If they do something to me, I'm gonna wake up and breathe the next day and I'm gonna carry on with my life. I mean, what I'm supposed to do? How many friends do I have that haven't eventually fucked me over? A lot that aren't on social media, honey. I got friends in real life. Well, I'm not gonna say a lot because I don't have a lot of friends. Period. But well, they're family to me now, so they're not even friends anymore. These are I turned my friends into my family. Where they at? Oh, honey, I can pick up the phone and call them anytime. I make friends too easy. That's fine. It's my life, not yours. So, so what?
Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm. What's up?
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. I just have a question for you because I was kind of curious of what your thoughts were on um, Sunshine being on the panel with the Empire Crumbles last night.
What do I feel about what? About her being
Just
on
what are
there?
your thoughts? Does it bother you or it doesn't bother you?
I've been on the
Anything that
Empire's
she said?
Crumble. What it? Okay, ask me specifically what you want to know because I've been on the Empire Crumble. What does that matter?
So with her saying that that she was a PPA for you and Ivan, just putting it all out there and
Not for
speaking
me.
her truth.
I never put my mouth on Sunshine. Sunshine never put her mouth on me. Me and
Well,
Sunshine never had sex ever. No, ma'am.
and what do you
She
feel?
never said that she did either. She didn't say she had sex with me.
So let me ask this: what are your thoughts on her getting emotional and taking advice from Yaya? And in the comments where people were saying that you were never able to affect Sunshine that way and take her in under your wing, but Yaya was.
Who said I wanted to?
Well,
I
no,
didn't.
I'm not
No, I
saying
mean
that you
I'm not.
did.
I'm not saying it. No, no, no. I'm not. Okay, let me change how I'm saying. I'm not being. I'm not trying to be sarcastic to you. I'm just saying, and to the question. I mean, to like what you're saying. Who said I wanted to sit her down and take her into my? I didn't want to ever. I never wanted to be around her and be around the shit that she's involved with at all. I didn't. When I brought Sunshine here, right? It was
Yeah.
because my daughter was going to be cool with her regardless. And it really, I really, in the beginning, told her I didn't want nothing to do with her. When she first talked to me and before she came to my house, hey, does everybody know what I'm talking about or no? We all
Well,
following me
she
or
said that
not?
you called her. Sunshine said on the live last night that you called her and invited her over to your house.
because we were texting about my daughter and her friendship. It was a conversation before that. It was a whole conversation, texting back and forth before that. I didn't just pick up the phone and call her and tell her nothing. There was a reason why I picked up the phone and called her because I wanted to go back and forth over the phone. But and I told her she could come over and do content or whatever because I felt like that's what I was about to get into. What I felt like was that no matter what I wanted, Sunshine was going to be around regardless. I told her, and I still have all the messages, that no matter what, it seems like you're trying to make a way to stay in my family. Like, and that's what I told her before she came over here. I said, I don't even want you, the baby calling you auntie. You're not a part of our family. This is how I felt for her at that moment. Like, why are you trying to still be around us? That's weird. Like, you were what you was. You know what I'm saying? Then y'all did what y'all did, which I didn't even know about the sneaky link shit until she came here and said what she said. I didn't know nothing about that. I didn't know that there was Snapchats and sneaky freakies, and I didn't know none of that. I didn't know none of that was going on. I had no idea that none of that was going on behind my back. That the link ups was happening. I didn't know nothing about none of that. I didn't hear that until yesterday. That part. Now
And what do you
the
feel
part
about that? What are your thoughts on that? That she leaked all that out and exposed it.
I don't care about her. That ain't about me. That's about that person. That ain't about me. I didn't do it. I'm not the one that
But
was
she was
sneaking and
doing it
creeping and
behind your
freaking.
back, though. But she was basically doing it behind your back, so you
Okay,
use it
okay.
for something.
I understand. I'm not Sunshine's friend. Okay? I'm not. I'm not Sunshine's friend. The reason why, okay, so let me go back. Let's take this back. From the initial time of me meeting Sunshine, right? Okay, met her at a strip club. We'll throw some dollars at her. Here, shake that ass. Whatever. Cool, right? From the initial time of me meeting her, I knew that she could have been a potential girlfriend for us, right? I didn't want
Yes.
it. I didn't want it. You understand? I'm not interested in dating 304s. People, women that sell their body, I don't want it. I'm sorry. I'm just not into that. Do your thing, boo, but I don't want no part. I tried to talk to her from the first day I met her and tell her, you shouldn't do this. There's other ways. Let me try to put you on the social media. I tried the first day I met her. Let me put you on the social media. I was trying to help her change her life. Now, I ain't the best person in America. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I can tell you that this isn't the way. Because I said this is going to lead to death by one way or another, or it can lead to something else. What happened? I don't know where she went. Come back. Um, but this wasn't something that I wanted. Like I'm not interested in that period, and I wanted her to, even though I wanted no parts, hey, look, change yourself. You can do this. You can do that. You can help yourself. You know, I wanted her to do better. I felt like she could do better. I felt like she could stop doing what she's doing, and that she could become, you know, a social media influencer. You know, I felt like she could become more than what she was. I didn't feel there's a problem with strippers, and I don't feel there's a problem with dancing. I know a lot of women use dancing as ways to pay for college and take care of themselves, whatever the case may be. But the extracurricular activity is what I was like, nah, no, ma'am. Now I'm not willing to touch, you. But if somebody else is, that's on them. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not willing to put my mouth on somebody who I know that's doing those type of activities. And I'm just not interested. But I tried to be cool with her. I tried to be a friend to her. She was on bullshit. She wasn't ready. She wasn't listening. That was back then. And I'm not talking about being in a relationship. I'm talking about ready to change her life. She wasn't listening. She didn't want no parts of it. I tried, you know? She wasn't ready back then. Maybe she's ready now, but she wasn't ready then. I don't know. So then I just cut it off completely. Whatever happened between them. Boom. Da-da-da. I cut that off. I was not having no more dealings with her, period. Like we was cool. Every once in a while she'd hit me up. Hey, what's popping? I hit her up. Hey, how you doing? You up? You good? Da, da, da. But it was never on no come get with me, come sleep with me. None of that. It was never on none of that. It's like, well, let me know when you're ready. When you're ready to change your life, let me know. When you're ready to stop this and get out the streets, let me know. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was on. Now, she wasn't ready. She wasn't hearing me at all. So I wasn't even tripping. Now,
Let me ask you this.
the aftermath was, no, wait a minute. The aftermath
Okay.
was, I was like, Tati's your best friend. No. Like, I was like, absolutely not. She told me, well, if it's going to be a problem with you, then I'll step back. So then I'm like, damn, me and Tati was already at odds during this time, right? So I'm like, man, if I'm telling this girl to step back and stay away from my daughter and whoop whoop whatever, it's gonna cause more problems with me and my daughter. Then my daughter's gonna feel like I'm, trying to keep her away from more people or trying to do whatever to her, or something. But I didn't want my daughter around Sunshine at all. At all. And I didn't want her hanging with her at all. I didn't. And I damn sure didn't want my grandbaby calling her no damn auntie at all. I told her I did. I absolutely was flipping on her about that. I was like, hell no, you ain't her damn auntie. You know what I'm saying? Like what? Nah, no. Um. So then she said, like, Tati really wants to be friends with her. She was like, wait a minute, me and Tati really got close while I was blah blah blah. So I was like, okay, well, let me just let them be friends, and I just mind my business. You feel me? I ain't got to be around it. I ain't got to, but I just felt like it was weird. Like, I feel like the whole thing is weird. Then when she came over here, when I offered her, after that point where I feel like no matter what I said, nobody gave a damn how I felt. Nobody cared. So nobody cared if it bothered me that she was there or not or whatever, it didn't matter. So therefore, she's going to be around. Well, cool. All right, then you want to do some content? She was like, I want to tell my story. I was like, all right, you can come tell your story. So then when she was telling her story, though, I was hearing a bunch of stuff that I was like, wow, oh, wow. Like, I didn't know that stuff. But okay, cool. Doesn't matter. I'm not in that situation anymore. So I really don't care. But damn, you could have told me about that shit before you told the world. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't have been like, what the fuck? But hey, it is what it is. Still finding out new stuff. It is what it is. I didn't know, had no idea. So at the end of the day, I already determined that after she was over here for Thanksgiving, I had already told my daughter, like, don't bring Sunshine to my house no more. Which Sunshine don't even know that. But I did. Or she might know because my daughter probably told her. But I told her, don't bring her to my house no more. And, I just don't want to be a part, period. It ain't no beef. I don't have no beef with her. But I just don't see myself hanging out with somebody who was going behind my back and all that. Like, I don't want to be a part, period. I'm cool. I'm cool on that because I feel like it's shady. And I feel
Okay,
like,
that was not my next question, is if you felt like as if she was kind of a homewrecker, or if it would have changed the situation with you and Ivan, if
I feel like,
she.
no, I don't even care nothing about him. Um, as far as me and Sunshine go, I just feel like you moved foul, you know. The whole thing was disrespectful. It's foul, and I don't trust you at all. I would never trust you in my life. Like, there's no beef. I got no beef with her, but she's young. She got a lot of learning to do, and I can't teach her shit. Period. I can't. So Yaya and whoever else in America, go right on ahead. I don't care. I can't because I can't trust a woman who was snaking me behind my back. After I sat here and thought about it after she was in my house, I was just like, and she kept coming, and I'm just like, nah, this shit ain't sitting right with me still. Like, I'm trying to make myself be cool with it, but I'm not cool with it. Because at the end of the day, I don't trust you. And why do you want to be a part of my family? It's weird to me. Like, I feel like you got your own family. Go to your family and go do what you got to do with your family and stay away from mine. That's how I really feel. But in reality, I can't tell Tati who to be friends with. So I'm going to keep it cool. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I don't got no beef. Let's not get that misconstrued. I don't got no beef with Sunshine, but I got no use for her either. You understand what I'm saying? Like I got no reason to have her in my face. I got no reason to have. I don't trust her at all. There's nothing that. There's no way I could ever trust her again in my life. You feel me?
Yeah.
And
And so
I
last
just
night
don't.
was
I
the
don't
first time you
trust
heard about it.
anything. Huh?
So last night was the first time you had heard about her going behind your back with the Snapchats and stuff.
No, she has said that part when she was here. I heard that when she
Oh,
was
okay.
here. But the link up that she was a sneaky link, I didn't know
Yeah.
that. I didn't know none of that
Oh,
at all.
okay.
But I still already felt the way I felt before I heard that. That didn't change my feelings. Like it just made it like, damn, that's something new. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
the more she talked, it seemed like the more new shit just come out. So I'm just like, oh boy, you know. But I don't care because I mean I already stood where in my emotion, in my feeling, I already feel how I felt before that came out yesterday. Like I just heard it this morning actually. You know, I just
Well,
heard
we
the
can
live
only
this
hope
morning.
that Tati sees it too, and nothing happens.
Tati not gonna see it because that's her friend. They young, you know. And my whole thing is, at first I was like, damn, Tati gonna be friends with somebody who moved this way against her mama. Like, but
Hmm.
it is what it is. Like, I don't care about who my daughter friends with, to tell you the truth. I just want to have a relationship with my daughter. I don't care.
Yeah.
Like, keep that over there though. Keep it away from me. You know, I don't want nothing to do with it. And like I said, I ain't got no beef, but keep it away from me. You understand? Because to me, I feel disrespected. For me, I feel like, you know, you a snake, bro. And that's just how I feel. And I'll say it to her face. It ain't no just because I'm on social media. You know, I don't, no, I'm good. No. And I still was willing to build her after. You know what I'm saying? After all that. But now I just kept thinking about it. And I'm just like, man, you got to be a damn dummy. Get this girl the hell up out your face. And then that's how I felt, you know? So no, I can't, because every bit of me wants to slap the fire from that bitch, to be honest. You know? I really
Well,
want to
all
smack
I
her in
can
her
say
mouth.
is that
Like
anybody
I really
that
do.
stays friends or associates with Sunshine around their significant
I
other
feel like
needs to be
Sunshine
careful.
deserves to get slapped in her mouth for sure. I do. Because I feel like she was disrespectful. But when I say that, I'm not saying that I'm finna put hands on this girl because I'm not. She's young. I ain't finna touch her. But do she deserve it? Yes, she does. Because she was foul. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? But and then to have the audacity to come back in my life, my face, be around my daughter is just wild to me. You know what I'm saying? So does she deserve to get her mouth popped? Yeah, absolutely. But am I gonna touch her? Nah, I ain't gonna touch her. I'm not going to jail for none of these hoes. You know what I'm saying? I got a life to live. I got shit to do. I got a marriage to worry about, and I ain't worried about nothing. What did already happen to happen. I don't care about that shit. I'm in a whole nother relationship, but I can't trust you to be around, and I would never. Because if you move shady with this one, hmm, baby, it's a whole nother ball game. You know what I'm saying? So
Yep.
I'm not finna play those games no more. Not with no fake ass friends. Not with no females that come around and they just want to be around you because they want to fuck on who you with. I'm not doing none of that no more. As soon as I feel like you got a little bit of shady shit or whatever, bye, bitch. Bye. Get up out of here. I don't, no, ma'am. And you know, you got to trust your mate too. But you know, I'm not saying that I feel like Whitney would move shady at all. But I'm not into no bitch trying to get close or trying to be too friendly. Don't be too friendly with nobody I'm with. Don't do that because these bitches have got me to where that's how I feel now. Like, bitch, did you smile at her? Like, you got me feeling some type of way. You know what I'm saying? They got me on, like, if females is around, y'all got me feeling like I need to be like, don't even look at her, you know? Because now you don't know who the fuck is trying to be on some weird ass shit. And I'm just not that bitch. I'm not a homewrecker. I'm not a bitch that's trying to go and fuck up people's houses, you know, or marriages or whatever. But you just can't trust nobody no more. Cause the same people that be in your face telling you they love you and would never do nothing to you, the same motherfuckers that stab you right in your back.
Yep.
And that's just
Exactly.
life.
So
So
one last thing is we all have seen how Brandy moves. And with Tati having Sunshine around Brandy, I only hope that nothing happens.
Sunshine's not gay, first of all. She's not gay at all. Sunshine is not gay. She's not. You know, she may, dibble dabble with women, maybe bi curious, but she's not gay. And I don't think she gonna try Tati like that. You know what I'm saying? But
But
but but
you
if
never
Brandy
know.
was if Brandy was hitting her up on some sneaky, freaky, creepy shit, then you never know. Hey, that's a lesson that had to be learned at that time. I would hate to see it happen.
We can only pray for Tati.
Look. My thing is, I don't think Brandy would be interested in Sunshine either, but Brandy don't have a great track record either.
Hmm.
But it is what it is. All I'm worried about is Tatiana and my grandbaby. To be honest with y'all, like Brandy is Brandy. Now Tati and my grandbaby love them dearly, you know. And whatever comes with Tati, except for Sunshine, and I'm talking about Brandy, Brandy comes with Tati. So I don't have a choice. You understand? I have to be copacetic and be cool and just ride with my daughter. I have to. I don't have a choice. Or I'm not going to be able to be in my daughter's life or my grandbaby.
Well, that's a smart move.
So I'm going to ride with Tati. If she wants to love Brandy, that's her relationship, not mine, no matter what I tell her. And people could get on here all day long and be like, oh, I would make her. You can't make your 26-year-old daughter do a goddamn thing. She's about to be 26. She's pushing 30. I can't make her live the way I want her to live. She's a grown ass woman. She is. You know, all I could do is give her words of wisdom and tell her, look, you see the shit that I've been through. You know what I'm saying? Please don't make the same stupid ass decisions I did. I tell her all the time, please be better than your mama. Please don't make the same dumbass decisions I did. Please don't look at my life and say, oh, this is what I should do. No, look at the next bitch life and say this is what you should do. Cause I didn't have no guidance or shit. My shit was all fucked up. I'm trying to do better now. You understand what I'm saying? Now when it comes to internet and drama, this is entertainment. This is the internet. So I'm gonna give y'all what y'all want. Y'all want drama? I'm gonna let y'all have it. You can have it all day. We can talk shit all day if that's what y'all want to do. Because when I make cooking videos and shit, y'all don't give a fuck about them. So you know what I'm saying? The numbers show the truth. People can say they want to see this, and we just want May to be so sweet and nice. No, you don't. Because when I make sweet, nice videos, nobody watches them motherfuckers. But when I make, oh, fuck you, bitch, everybody's there. You know what I'm saying? Proof is in the pudding, baby. So whatever y'all watching, that's what I'm gonna make. That's what you're getting from me. It's entertainment for me. I don't give a fuck. But at the end of the day, when it comes to my daughter, I hope my daughter does the best she can and makes the best decisions for her. I stand with her 10 toes down. Whether her decision is right, wrong, whatever I agree with it or don't, that's still my daughter. But when it comes to her friends, I don't have to deal with it at all. And I don't. The only person I got to have any type of anything with is Brandy because she's married to her. And that's it.
Yeah.
That's all.
Well, I
I
appreciate
keep
your
the
time and
peace.
thank you for
That's it.
taking the time to answer my questions. And I was just kind of curious of what you thought of it. But you have yourself a great day.
You too.
Okay. Bye bye.
Bye. I keep the peace.
Hi, I'm
Hello.
back.
Hey,
I got another question.
I got another answer.
And I don't know if you want to answer this.
Hey, I may not. I'll
But,
try. It depends on what it is.
okay. I'm not okay. Whose idea was it to have a poly relationship?
Mine.
You a freak like that, or because you was trying to please Ivan?
No, I'm gay.
What does that mean?
That means I like women.
So then why were you with Ivan?
Okay. I'm gonna just say any man because I don't want to speak on
Oh, I'm
people's
sorry. I'm
names
sorry.
on
I'm
here.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Because I've been with other men. We
Okay.
could say Tati
Right.
Daddy,
Okay.
Jaden Daddy.
Okay.
We could say men, period.
Okay.
We don't have to speak on, I don't want nobody to think I'm speaking on them.
Okay. My bad. My bad.
We in a whole nother year. We're not doing that. So why was I with men?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I've explained it before, but I'm gonna do it again. First of all, when I grew up, it wasn't okay to be gay. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
it was very much frowned upon. Okay, people were getting killed, bashed, beat up. It wasn't okay to be gay. I know I was attracted to girls since I was young, a teenager, you know, young girl, you
Mm-hmm.
know. Um, but at first, I really didn't know if it was just oh, I just like hair. I really thought, to be honest with you, I just liked hair because I didn't have full, thick hair, you
Mm-hmm.
know. So I thought I was just infatuated with hair at first. So I thought I was just like, oh, I love her beautiful hair. It didn't matter if it was straight, curly, didn't matter what it was, just hair. I love her hair. You know,
Mm-hmm.
she could have any type of hair. I love the hair. It can be natural, it can be straight, it can be whatever. I love hair, you know? So then I thought, you know, I'm not attracted to women. I like hair, you know? But then it was, oh, I like her pants. I like how those fit her. Oh, I like her shoes. Damn, I like how she's shaped. She got a real nice shape. Now, this is me coming into teenagehood.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
follow me,
Right. I'm fine.
because this is how it was for me. So I wasn't even trying to figure out no sexuality because there wasn't nothing to figure out. I know that you're supposed to be with a boy and a girl. That's what I'm told.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so there wasn't nothing to figure out. So I check out women, but I didn't know it was considered checking them out then. I just appreciated the beauty of a woman. I loved her hair. I loved the shoes she wore. I loved the shape of her body. I loved how her body looked in pants. Like some women look really good in certain outfits and some don't look as good in certain outfits, me included. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, certain things flatter people's
Right.
body and you can really see their shape.
Uh-huh.
So this was me at a teenage mind though, not a grown woman. So I wasn't like, oh, I want to touch her. I just was like, oh, I like how those jeans fit her. What? And I would ask, what kind of jeans are those? You know, I would always compliment women. Oh, I love her eyeshadow. I love her eyebrows. Like I just found everything about a woman beautiful. I just did.
Were you in
It,
poly relationships with all your men?
absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. From the time I touched a woman first, before I ever touched a man, ever, I was with women first. So then I was with my baby daddy, Tatiana's daddy. And with Tatiana's daddy, there was multiple women. Multiple. There was always women. I didn't know it was called poly back then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I had no idea there was a term even called poly. You know, shit, as soon as I learned there was a word called poly, I started using it.
Right.
But at first, look, let me be real though. At first, I thought we were called swingers because I didn't know. Like, you know, I didn't know the difference between poly swinger. I didn't know what it was. So people on social media were telling me in room 21 that I was a swinger. So I was like, well, maybe I am. I don't know what that is.
Swing
Like,
is like exchanging partners.
yeah, I'm gonna tell you what it is. But I didn't know what it was. So I was like, well, maybe I am. Shit. You know, I don't know what that is. So I looked it up and then the definition versus real life really didn't coincide all the way.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of did, but didn't. I didn't understand it until I go and see it. I learned visually, you know? So I went into a swinger party to find out. I was invited by people off room 21 that were swingers. They invited us to a party and I went to the swinger party. And immediately when I walked in said, I am not a swinger. Immediately. This
Okay.
is nope.
Okay.
There was a bunch of men walking around with no clothes on,
Oh
and
my.
they was hokey pokey, mokey pokey with everybody. I'm not her. I see. I'm not involved. I'm not a digmatized female, and
Right.
I'm not a person that needs penetration like that.
Mm-hmm.
I want it when I want it,
Okay.
whether it be by hand, whether it be a toy, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I want it when I want it. It don't got to be. It ain't no every day, every week. Ain't no none of that. I don't gotta have it like that. Penetration. You can give me some mouth. I'll be straight. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I'm just not a woman that requires penetration like that. Maybe because of things I've been through as a child.
Right.
I don't know. Or maybe I just don't fucking like it like that. I like it when I like it. And that's it. And that's all. You know?
Right.
I've never been like, ooh, girl, I've never been one of the women that have been like, oh, he has a big old dick. No. No. You know how women sit up and have girl talk. Let's not act like we don't know girls.
Uh-huh.
And be like, girl, yeah, I need me one that's. I'll be like, ugh. I'm the girl in the conversation, and I didn't even notice I was doing it until my friend recorded me. Like, she recorded me, like, bitch, I gotta show you your face. Like, you're the only one out the group, bitch, you're gay. And I was like, what? She was like, look at your face every time we talk. Girl, even when Sweets gets up here still and talks about a man's thigh, I'm like, oh, what the fuck? A thigh? Ugh. Like, I don't even, it's not that, I just, I don't find it what you find it. I don't either. But let me go back to the original question of why I was with men. I was taught at a young age you're supposed to be with a man. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I was taught that if you don't, you're going to hell. That's what I was taught.
Mm-hmm.
I was also taught that a man, you're supposed to procreate.
Right.
So you can't do that without a man. And I was also taught that a man is supposed to be a protector and a provider. Okay. That's what I was taught. That's what I learned along the way.
Okay.
And so you need a man to protect you, is what I was told. Because a woman will never be strong as a man. So you need a man to protect you. So that's what I needed a man for.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I wanted it for. That's it.
Mm-hmm. I see.
That's all. But see, no matter what man I was with, I still had a woman. Always.
Mm-hmm.
Always. More than one. Shit. You know? I loved, I just absolutely adore women. I do. And I just, now I could look at a woman's legs and calves and be like, oh. But when you talk about a male in that little, whatever that V thing is,
Attractive.
not,
Okay.
I'm not interested. It really actually ill. I'd be like, really? Like, y'all like that? Like, I guess I like a soft body. I like,
bikini underwear for men?
say what?
Are you talking about bikini underwear for men?
No, I'm talking about the shape of their body, the V that is by their stomach and their, that leads into their penis.
Okay.
The V thing.
Okay.
I'm not attracted to that. Or a chest with pecs and six packs. I'm not attracted to it at all. I like soft bodies. I like women are soft. There's not a lot of women running around with big ass muscles and you know what I'm saying? Like,
right, women are soft no matter
yeah.
how think they
And
are.
I like softness. And like until I actually was like, Whitney is the only full blown lesbian relationship I've been in. Okay.
Chosen wasn't
Meaning,
full blown?
hell no. She's bi.
Oh.
So I'm talking about just woman. No nothing else.
Yeah.
Just woman. Like the experience with just a woman that's really gay, you understand?
Mm-hmm.
It's totally different than a woman that's bisexual. It's totally different. It's not the same. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying it's totally different.
Mm-hmm.
And to lay next to a woman that really loves just women, you see the difference. I'm just saying in my relationship, it's definitely a difference. Like really laying with her and like her body against soft body, and it's just total. The embrace is different. It's just totally different.
So the reason why I was asking all of these questions is really when you were saying about the Sunshine incident.
Mm-hmm.
First off, did she already know that like for them to have side relations was not permitted?
Yep, absolutely. Was talked about. I always talk about that from jump. So let's just say this. And anybody that I was referred to go talk to or told to talk to or they hit my inbox, whether they were told to or not, whatever the case may be. However the women came in contact with me, it was always told from jump. I've never kept a secret. I've never not been open and honest about who I am, how I feel. I don't give a damn who agrees with it. I feel how I feel. And this is how it's going to be, or it's not going to be this way. And if we can't agree on this, then we need to find something we can agree on. And if we can't agree at all, then we're not doing it, period. And that's just that. Then we just don't do nothing. We just don't have to do it at all. you know,
But
you know.
you said when you say you met Sunshine in the strip club, and not to
Mhm.
say strippers, because I guess there are ones that really pay their way through college and all those things. But when you see someone who is not don't really have much going for themselves, she's in a strip club, and then I don't want to say introduce, because who knows what Sunshine was doing before she even met you, but like to invite her to experience this kind, y'all poly life. You really didn't, she was already showing you kind of what kind of life she living. You know what I'm saying? So like it's kind of like shady. How you stripping, you ain't got no thing going on, stripping and all that stuff with no plan leads to scamming and all. She kind of gives that off, like just the way
Okay,
she.
so let me say this. I used to wash my mouth because my wife would be on me. Um, I used to love strip clubs. When I say love them, love them. I appreciated the hustle. It kind of made me. It wasn't just about them stripping, even though I love that part. But it was about the hustle. Like I love the hustle. I'm attracted to the hustle. You understand? Even in life, still. Like I love finding side hustles. They're just legal now. You know what I'm saying? They didn't used to be, but they are now. So like when a woman is hustling, I love a hustling bitch. You feel me? I
Yeah,
don't care
but
if she
you have
dancing.
to with
I,
morals. You
no, no,
can't.
no. I know that. I'm just
Yeah.
saying, when I was in the strip club, I liked it for more than one reason. So I feel like these women out here really busting their back. Let me help them. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me give them some money. I ain't got no money to get them bitches now, but back then I did. So I mean, it is what it is. Everything is a hustle.
Yeah, but when you're hustling, how it's perceived is how it's morally done. Like if you're,
Mm.
like I said, like you love a hustle, but they still good people and doing good things. I mean, because I guess there are those out there that really do.
Now,
But
see, I know some strippers
the
that
gutter
actually
kind.
have. I know strippers that are gutter, and I know strippers that are high maintenance hoes, and I know some that are not hoes at all, that
Okay,
don't
so
sleep with nobody,
category
that are
you
really good women.
then what category you put Sunshine?
She's a hoe.
Okay,
What you mean?
okay,
She said it herself. Like that
okay.
ain't
There you
secret.
go. And then you bring a hoe to your house.
I mean, hey, it is what it is.
Yeah, okay. That's
It
all.
is what it is.
You're right.
But
Don't say.
she was never slept with in my house at all.
Oh,
That didn't happen in my house. Not that I
okay.
know of.
But I thought you said when they
I was at a hotel where you
oh
take hoes.
oh wow.
Ain't that what it's called? Hotel.
Mm-hmm. Hotel. Mm-hmm.
Hotel everybody.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. No, I don't, not that I know of. If Sunshine messed with them, I don't know about it. I don't know nothing about that. What up, Methiana? Hello, Methiana.
Yeah, big back. You're also opposed to not touch kids, but you don't listen to that either,
Oh,
huh?
here goes
No, leave me up
Yaima.
here, bitch. You
No, I'm
so
not.
tough.
This is
Leave
not
me up here, cry baby. You don't want to cry today?
you can't
Want
make
to
me
touch
cry.
kids, but you
You can't
touch
make me
kids,
cry.
right?
Hold
Bitch, you
on.
was crying.
You can't make me
You
cry.
was crying, Cryana.
When you ain't
You
never
need
made me
you
cry.
need your whole crew to talk about me.
Girl, I could talk
Fucking with
about
me,
you
and you
myself.
know it.
Cam up, toothless
You
wonder of the
know it.
world. Cam up.
Okay, you wasn't
Cam
gonna let
up,
me up
Jeepers
here if I
Creepers.
cammed up, bitch.
Cam up now.
You
You up
scary,
here?
hoe.
You up here?
You a
Cram up.
dope baby. That's what you are.
No, you're a
And
dope
simply because
baby.
you're a dope baby, you mad at everybody else because you a dope baby.
Girl,
And
you a
because
dope
you
baby.
got touched on and you and your family slept with each other, you think it was okay for you to sleep with kids, huh?
Never.
But
Never.
you won't talk about that. May
You can
Ivan was
paint that
12.
narrative.
Ivan was
12.
12. 12 when you met him. He wasn't 12 when you met him?
Hell no. Nope.
Because your
Nope.
ages change all the time.
Nope.
How old was he now?
He was a baby. How about that?
How old was he now?
He was a baby.
You are a child
An infant.
molester. There's no way
No,
around
you're a
it.
child molester.
You're a predator. Girl, what child
You're
did
a
I touch
predator.
on?
Probably all of them. You was on drugs, bitch, not me.
Which child did I touch on?
Probably all of them.
And you still can't beat me, bitch. Even with my past.
Girl, you
drugging.
couldn't whip me if you wanted
still not
to.
touching me.
Yaima,
You still not. Bitch, I'm
Yaima,
talking
you
about
couldn't whip
mothering,
me.
and I
You
will
couldn't
whip
whip
your
me.
ass, bitch.
You can't whip me.
I'll
You can't
put
beat
you
my
in the
ass.
hospital, but see, I'm
Come
not
do
like
it.
you.
Come do it.
I'm not
Come do
like,
it.
bitch,
Come
you
do it.
know
Come
what
do
it
it.
is, man.
You can't. You
You know
cannot.
what it is.
Girl, you cannot.
You gonna
You
meet me?
wish.
You gonna meet me at a
You
mutual
can
spot?
never.
Are you
Sure.
gonna meet me
Hell
at a
yeah.
mutual spot?
Yeah. Yep. Me and you by yourself.
Lie. You lying like a
Absolutely.
rug.
Girl, you
lying
this
like a
big.
rug.
I ain't
But
scared of
how
you.
old was
I'll slap
Ivan
the
when
fire
you
from
met
your
him?
mouth. I'll
How
slap the
old
rest of
was
them teeth you got in
Ivan
out.
when you met
How about
him?
that? Oops.
How old was Ivan when you met him? Oops.
Girl, I'm not talking about him on my platform at
Yes,
all.
man, get the fuck out of
I'm not.
here.
And I'm
How
not.
old was the child when you met the child?
Yaima,
Was
I
the child
am not talking about him on my
met the
platform
child?
at all.
You
I
wasn't
ain't.
touching on that child before he
Hell
turned
no.
18?
I ain't never touched no kid,
You
bitch.
a liar.
I ain't never touched no kid,
Liar.
bitch.
Swear on your sister.
That's on my sister, bitch. I
You
said what
a
I said.
lying ass
I said what I
bitch,
said.
yo. That's why you going
Bitch.
through hell. 'Cause
Okay.
your sister said stop lying on the name.
Okay. All right.
She said stop lying on the name now.
Okay.
How you gonna call
Don't
her?
speak
Hey,
on my
hold up,
sister,
hold up.
bitch.
Bitch,
Don't
you
speak for my
talked
sister. Don't speak on my
you
sister,
talked about
bitch.
your sister. You did,
You
okay?
can't. Though you can't
called
though.
her a child
You
molester.
can't though. You can't though.
Called
You
her
can't
a
though.
child
My
molester.
sister was a child, idiot.
Did you not
My
call
sister was
her
a kid,
child?
idiot.
But did
My
you
sister
not?
was a kid.
But did
You
you
can't
not?
call her a child molester when she was a
You
kid.
did. You
Dummy.
did.
She was a kid.
You
Dummy.
called, so you didn't
She
accuse
was
your
a
sister
kid.
of being a predator.
Dummy. She was a kid. No, she's not a
Did
predator,
you
dummy.
not
A
accuse
predator.
your
A
sister?
predator is a grown up.
Look,
Listen,
let
bitch.
me do it
Look,
your way.
let me tell you how it's gonna work.
Let
Let
me
me
do
tell you.
it your way.
Okay, let me do it this way. This is how it's gonna work. You go shut the fuck up on my shit, and I'm gonna talk, and you can talk. Okay? Since you constantly want to come up here, didn't nobody ask for you to come up here, you fucking junkie. You understand what I'm saying? Okay? Now I'm trying to be nice before I really hurt your feelings. You know, try not to be so ugly today. But bitch, you can get it all day, every day. Now, we gonna talk one at a time, bitch, or we not gonna talk at all. I don't need you on here. I don't need to use you for views like you use me for views. I don't need that, sweetie. I don't need to talk about you. I had views before you got here, bitch. How about that? We gonna do it that way, or you finna get the fuck on?
Your mother's
Pick
a
one.
junkie, bitch.
No, bitch, you a junkie, and you was a
Your
junkie to your
mother.
motherfucking kids,
Your
bitch.
mother. So
How about
listen,
that? How about
you
that?
can't be
No,
cutting
you
me
listen.
off, and then you think I can't cut you off.
You can't tell. Now I said you either gonna agree to it and talk like a civilized woman, or you're not. My voice saying I'm not finna waste this shit on you, bitch. Not at all. I don't have to. Who the fuck are you? Fucking crackhead. You
Your
say what you
mama
gotta
and your
say.
daddy. Your mama and your daddy.
No, they
Okay.
didn't. They didn't do crack,
So,
bitch.
my bad, they did meth. Okay.
No, they
So,
didn't.
let me ask you
My mama
something.
didn't do math, bitch.
Did you
You did.
not say that that girl touched on you, that little girl touched on you? Is that not what you said?
Say what you gotta say, Yaima. We're not addressing my
You
sister
just
or
said,
nobody. I don't have to answer a
we
motherfucking
could
thing to you, Yaima.
see how you cutting
Nothing.
me off?
I'm
See
not.
how you cutting me off?
You asked me a question, dummy.
You see how you cutting me off before I even finish? You just
Dumbass bitch.
stated
You bitch
that
is
we
a
could talk
dumbass
like
bitch.
two grown ass women.
You just asked me a question,
Why
dummy.
you so irked by me? Why do I irk your spirit?
No, you don't, bitch. I really want to beat you up.
Rebuke
On
you
God,
in the
I do.
name of the Father and the Holy
I
Spirit.
really want to beat you up.
cleanse
I
you.
really want to beat you up. I really want to beat you up.
And you can't.
Really.
I know it sucks.
Oh, I
know it
could. I
sucks.
could if you bring your
So
dumb
why
ass
don't
here.
you? So why don't you?
Bring your ass.
You could do everything else, right?
Bring
Why
your
don't you
ass
do
here.
it? But
Bring your
anyway,
ass here, I
you
believe.
gonna sit here and fake the funk and act like you didn't disrespect your sick ass family first, right? You put it out to the world about your sick ass family. You did. And so what you do is you get mad at people like me that come from an awesome motherfucking background. Because let me tell you something. Me and my family.
You come from an awesome background and turned into a junkie? What? At least I didn't turn into a junkie, bitch. Like, what? And see, this is the problem you got, Yaima. You got no respect, but want people to respect you. You want people to respect your dope fiend ass kids you had with your dope fiend ass, and you want people to respect you and your family and everything you got going on, but you don't respect mine. Bitch, you get no respect, not you or your kids. Fuck you and your kids. And I said it, bitch. You speak on my kids. You speak on my dead sister. You speak on my dead mama. You speak on my dead daddy. Ain't no nothing when it come to you, bitch. Nothing. Ain't nothing off limits with you. Nothing. Bitch. You spoke on my daughter I don't know how many times. You spoke on my dead sister I don't know how many times. Whatever I say about my motherfucking family, you don't have the right to say. You don't. You can't get up and speak negative on some people you don't know. You don't have the right to keep speaking on my dead relatives or none of my family. But that don't move me or shake me though. But you ain't got no right to do that, Yaima. You know what I'm saying? You think you could talk about my kids? Bitch, fuck you and your kids. And I'm saying, and I hope everybody record it. Bitch, fuck you and fuck your kids. How about that? How about it, bitch? I said it, and I'll say it again. I don't care if kids are off limits. It go both ways. The moment that you spoke on mine, with your kids was fair game, bitch. Fuck you and your kids, bitch. If you're such a good mom, you wouldn't have tried to drown your baby in a fucking bathtub, you dumbass bitch. My kids ain't never been to CPS, bitch. In nobody's protective custody, nobody's care but mine, bitch. My kids are grown, bitch. Your kids were taken from you, bitch. My kids were. You were a drug addicted mother. I wasn't, bitch. I come from a great family and still turned into a dope head. So what, bitch? What the fuck do that matter, bitch? That you came from a great family and still ended up a crackhead. Shut up, bitch. Now say what you gotta say. I'm not answering shit to you, bitch. You're the scum on my shoe, bitch. And that's how I feel about you.
Now let me tell you something, puti puerca. Okay? Unlike you, my
Hey,
kids ain't no
cousin.
dope fiend babies, okay? Unlike your ass.
Yes, it
You can
was.
lie to the world
Yes,
all
it
you
was.
want to. And
Yes, it
another
was.
thing, it been fuck my kids. You been talking shit about my kids and trying to get other
Fuck your
people to do it.
kids.
But one thing you can't
Fuck
call
your
my kids
kids.
is ugly, honey. That's one thing you
They
can't.
ugly
And
just like
you
you, bitch.
cannot say any CPS got involved with my kids, unlike you and your kids, okay? Your kids was questioned because their mother is a fucking pedo.
Oh,
And you
yeah.
could lie to the world. Now let me up how you just had all this shit to talk.
But who got to take drug tests? CPS ain't involved. CPS ain't never been involved in your life, but you had to take more than one drug test? Oh, oh. CPS came to my house one time and questioned us and left. Close the case. Oops.
Talk to my kids, you slow
Fuck
coke.
you and your
That's the
kids,
whole
bitch.
point. They talk to
Fuck you and your
your slow
kids.
ass kids.
Fuck
They
you and your
question
kids.
your kids, okay?
Fuck you and
That's
your
who got
kids.
questioned about their pedo ass mother.
Oh, pedo ass
Sit
mother.
here and try to switch it up. Your daughter was trained how to fucking lie like you, okay? And now y'all all busy touching on fucking kids. See, I'm not going to scoop down to you, all right? Because your daughter don't want to speak my name. But I'm going to wait for her to bring me up, and I'm going to chop her ass up too with the information her mother gave me. Okay? Y'all want dysfunctional, slow ass motherfucking family. Y'all not even a family.
So since we so slow and so dysfunctional, since we so slow and so dysfunctional, bitch, why are you worried about us? You must be the slowest motherfucking snail in the goddamn world, then. Cause what the fuck is you worried about us for? Cause we sure the fuck ain't worried about you, meth mouth. And stop lying to these folks. My baby daddy busted my teeth out. Bitch, when you came here, you didn't have no tooth in the front of your motherfucking mouth or none of these on the side. He bust your shit the rest of the way out, so you claim, when you got back, right? But what it really is all the drugs you use ate them motherfuckers out your mouth. Girl, you have black rotten spots on them motherfuckers. Stop lying. Them motherfuckers ain't getting knocked out. Bitch, them motherfuckers is falling out like dominoes. You ain't got no goddamn teeth right here at all. You ain't got none on this side either. You know what I'm saying? He didn't knock all them motherfuckers out and forget all the front. How he just knocking out certain ones? What he boop, boop, boop. Bitch, shut up. Stop lying, bitch. Stop lying, bitch. And if we're such trash and we're this and we're that, why are you worried about us? Hmm? Huh? What's lower than trash, bitch? Because that's what you are. Hmm? Fuck you and your kids, like I said. And I'll say it again. Give a fuck. You're going to eat my daughter up, bitch. You're not going to do shit. Trust that. Because you're not going to never come see us face to face. You're not going to run up on Tati, and you're not going to run up on me, period. And this ain't about being tough, bitch. That's reality. That's what you're not going to do. You're going to call your people like you did last time and try to sick them on us. Bitch, ain't nobody scared of y'all. You're not going to do shit, period. But run your chop, the little bit of choppers you got left at the side of your motherfucking face, bitch, and talk on social media because that's the only way you get numbers. That's the only way you get paid is if you talk about me because nobody gives a fuck if you're not talking about me. And that's true.
Stop putting me down. The same way
I'm
you
gonna do whatever
sitting
the fuck
here
I want.
saying
I'm gonna do
all
what I
this
want. I'm gonna
shit,
do what I want. You
allow
shouldn't have
me
came
to
up here.
get back up here because you know it's
This
true.
this ain't the viewers panel, bitch. You don't get it your way here. This is not Burger King, bitch. You came over here and you named yourself Methiana because you know what you do. So therefore, I'll take you down and put you up as much as I want to. This is my page, okay? You don't tell me how to run my shit. This is my shit, bitch. You shouldn't have came here. I already blocked your bitch ass from your real page. So you made another one. You want this smoke. But bitch, you don't want these hands though. That's what you don't want. Mine or Tati's. You don't want neither one of
You
our
always
hands.
throwing your daughter, bitch, because you can't fight. But anyway,
No,
you
you
not
said
worried
you was gonna
about
eat
me,
my
but
daughter
you the
up,
same
bitch.
one making
You
all
said
them
it.
fake ass pages, right?
I ain't got
But
no
you
fake
not worried
pages,
about
bitch.
me. Bitch, that's you. You took your
Bitch, I don't want
time.
no
You're
fake pages.
obsessed, bitch. You're
Bitch,
obsessed. And
bitch,
like I
I
said,
got fake
you could
pages. Hold
never
on.
touch my
Hold on.
mothering
Hold on, hold
skills.
on. Girl,
You
you
could
don't have
never
none.
touch my mothering skills, bitch. Your daughter was
How I can't touch your mother skills and you left your baby in the bathtub by itself? Bitch, I never did that. Dumb fuck.
Ain't nobody question my kids. Stop trying to mix that shit up.
Nobody
Ain't
question
nobody
my
come
kid.
like yours did, bitch.
No, they took him away, you bastard. That's what they did.
Daughter. They questioned your daughter when she was underage. And then you made your
So?
daughter watch porn. But you want to sit here and act, oh, I'm the best mom in the world. That girl's
No, I'm
fucked
not.
up because
Bitch, bitch, I'm not the best mom in the world. Never said I was. I could be the worst. Hell. No, I don't think I'm the worst. I think I'm a little bit above the worst. But, I haven't always been the best mother in the world. But when my kids were little, I bet you I never left them in the bathtub by themselves, bitch. Never that. And you got how many of them motherfuckers? I only got two, you know? So I knew better with two. You got how many motherfucking kids you got, bitch, running the fuck around, and you didn't know not to leave your baby in the bathtub? Oh, okay. Mother of the Year award goes to you. I don't give a fuck who questioned my kids. So what? Whenever there's a call made, you dumbass bitch, they're gonna come and question the kids. And that's all they did. Huh? Oh, okay, bye. Now you said I got fake pages? You trap mouth bitch. Hold on. Bitch, I ain't got no fake pages. All my pages is mine, bitch. I don't got none Nan's fake page. Hold on, ho. Let me get to where I can pull them in the motherfucker up, bitch. Cause as soon as I can pull all my shit up, I'm gonna show your dumb ass, bitch. Here we go. What fake pages I got, ho? Can y'all see? What fake pages I got, bitch? What fake pages I got, bitch? That say Whitney, Tiana, May, and May. Them are my pages, you dumbass bitch. What fake pages I got, bitch? Fuck is you talking about, hoe cake ass bitch?
you're not proving nothing by that.
I just did. I just
Lying
proved
ass
it.
bitch. But
I just
anyway,
proved it.
you
I just
can't
proved it.
get to
I ain't
me
got no
how I
fake
get to
pages.
you, baby.
You can't get to me,
You the
period.
scum of
You
the
can
earth.
never sit with
It
me,
gets
bitch.
no lower
You
than
were
you.
mad because you were
As a
here. You
mom,
couldn't sit with
as
me.
a wife, as a woman, period, bitch. And until you make amends with the evil shit you've done
Says
and
the bitch
stop
that ain't never
lying
been
to these
married.
people and saying I wanted to fuck you. You want to say that's the
Bitch, you
narrative with
did. You
everybody.
did.
Bitch, you know good and damn well you was
Bitch, why
mad at
you
me
send
and
me?
Tiffany because we wasn't touching on shit with you. Oh, everybody just wants to touch on my husband, but not on me. And nobody really cares and loves me. That was your bitch ass.
My
Okay?
bitch
You
ass.
was
That was
the
your
one
bitch
crying.
ass.
Okay? You
I was
trying to act like
crying.
you not
Bitch, you
hot and
were.
bothered, bitch.
Hold on,
But
hold
it's
on,
so
hold on, hold on. Bitch, you were the one that was crying when you came to meet me. Bitch, I had you in tears, bitch. Stop acting. Remember? You was boo-hooing it. Don't have me call the motherfuckers that was there, bro. You was, bitch, you were crying all because I told you to stop talking, to shut the fuck up. Because your ass kept trying to overtalk the same way you do now. You were in tears, bitch, not me. You ain't never made me cry, ho. Never. A bitch could never. You old Tales from the Crypt looking dead ass bitch. You halfway away from dead. Shut up, bitch. Bitch, you wasn't trying to fuck me though, right? Huh? So you send news to bitches you ain't trying to fuck? So you send news to bitches you ain't trying to fuck? Answer that, bitch. I didn't send you no
anyway,
news.
what was I saying now,
You
you
didn't send me no
predator?
news? You didn't send me
What
no
was I
nudes?
saying, you predator?
Yeah, you don't want to talk about that though. You didn't send me no nudes? You didn't send me no nudes? Because I still got them. You didn't send me no nudes? Oh, okay.
You can't even think, bitch.
You didn't
You
send me no
trying to act like
nudes?
you not mad. We see you, puti
Bitch, I'm not mad at
puerca,
we
sucia.
see un punti
Me cago en tu madre, mujer, ese pendeja. But anyway, all right, I'm done. I just wanted to work you
Bye,
up for
bitch.
the
See
day
you
with
later.
your
You
ugly
didn't work me
ass.
up with shit.
With
Nobody
your
cares about you,
ugly
bitch.
ass,
You're
bitch.
ugly, bitch. You're
Yeah,
ugly.
you
For real.
wish I was,
You
bitch.
are ugly.
With
You
all
are.
these missing
You are.
teeth and you still
You're
ain't
ugly as
beating
fuck.
me, bitch.
You're ugly as
Life
fuck, bitch.
kicking your ass, bitch.
Oh,
Cause you lied
oh,
on Nita,
oh,
ho.
oh. I lied on Nita.
Nita
Girl,
whooping
shut the
your
fuck
ass
up.
cause you lied on
My sister
Nita.
loved me,
The
bitch.
fuck? That
I
she
hope she
ain't
haunts you in
fucking
your
love you,
dreams.
you liar. She
I hope
ain't
she haunts
fucking
you in your
love
dreams.
you, bitch.
She did. She did it.
And you
She
know
did it.
it. Take me down,
She
bitch.
didn't love me. No, no,
Take me
no.
down.
Stay
You
up
know
here,
you
bitch.
can't take
No,
me.
stay up here. Stay up
You
here.
know you
Talk
can't
about it.
take me, bitch.
Come on. Don't
You
leave.
heard what I
Stay
said
here.
when I was
Stay
down. That's
here.
why your
Stay
ass
here.
shaking in the boots.
Stay here. Oh,
Oh, I will
shaking in
stay
my
here, bitch.
boots.
I
Stay
will.
here. Talk about it.
Thank
Let's
you for
go.
the welcome,
Let's
Predator.
go, bitch. Let's
You
go.
talking about when I was younger?
What
See, what I
else?
realized is you
What
go around
else?
every question, bitch. Get straight to the nitty gritty.
What
When I was
else?
younger, I
What
realized I
else?
like kids. And then as I got
What?
older,
Bitch, I ain't
I
never said
like
that, you
them
creepy
younger.
bitch. Never said
Okay,
that,
with your
bitch.
dirty
Never.
ass. You want
Never
to
said
act
that.
like you don't like
Never said
men. You don't like men, bitch. You like little boys, is what you do like. You like women and you like little boys. You fucking lie. How you gonna sit there? You switch Ivan. Well, my bad. You switched that boy's age up how many times? Three different times now. First he was 16, then he was 14, then he was 12, honey. When your drunk ass daughter was on that screen, she said his real age. 12 years old, puti puerca. When you first went to the mama house. Remember when the food was given up to you? Or you forget that part? Yeah, she get real quiet when it's about her pedo vibes.
I'm just letting you talk. Go ahead.
Petiana, you get real quiet when we talk about your pedo vibes. You're sick
Oh,
as fuck. And
oh,
anybody that acts like they don't see it
oh,
that's around you is sick as fuck.
oh,
You're dirty.
oh. That's why
You're
you was trying to
dirty.
fuck me though, huh?
You're
That's why you was
dirty.
trying to fuck me?
You're dirty. And
That's why
then
you
you
was
want
trying
to
to fuck
talk
me?
about people's parenting. Bitch, your kids were investigated because of your dirty ass.
Girl, shut the fuck
And
up.
they
You
was
weird
over
ass
there
bitch.
asking them how many questions because you're dirty ass
Two.
and touching on people's
That's the two.
kids
That's
because
the
you're
two
dirty.
questions.
I have a
That's why.
question. I have a question. May, did you get with Yaima for promotion or for your promoship, or was this a possible poly relationship?
I didn't get with her at all.
Oh, I mean,
I never
how
touched
y'all
that
met?
bitch.
What was the intent on y'all meeting?
She was in my mentorship at first, and then became admin.
Oh,
And then
Yaima.
she expressed that she wanted to fuck.
Oh,
I still got nudes of this bitch and all that.
I just don't understand. I don't really know her or watch her too, but I know she says some really hard. It's a line between hater. I mean, it goes to another length when you say some of the most horrible things that, because like what kind of person says things about dead people, and it's such a,
She think it make her look good. She think that give her some brownie points or something.
well,
She think just like she was just disrespecting my daughter again. But if I disrespect her kids, I'm wrong. Fuck that bitch and her kids. That's
well,
how I feel.
I don't want no
Fuck
respect
that
because I
bitch
don't want her
and her
yelling and
kids.
screaming at me, but I just think
She
that
ain't
it's
going
it's
to. I'll take that bitch
it's
down.
it's very disgusting to talk about dead people and
She does
disabled
not
people.
care. She does not care.
I just was really curious about what was the intention on your relationship? Like, was it like one of your programs or was it a poly thing?
Yeah, if she was in the mentorship, then she became admin, and then she tried to fuck with me. Matter of fact, she was trying to fuck with me since I had surgery. I was
Wow.
in Mexico when she was trying to holler. She even sent me a video because I was gonna do the Love and Maybe show.
Mm-hmm.
She sent in a whole submission for it, trying to be a part of the show, but she didn't want to fuck with me though. But she didn't send nobody else nudes. She sent them to me. So who was you trying to fuck with then?
Or maybe she thought because you was the person in charge of the show.
No, I got the messages, girl. No, her you don't send nudes into a show.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't. Okay. I don't know. Okay. I just was curious. That was curious. I've been watching you all day. I've been home all day, but I'm just curious about some things. Maybe it clear up the head for other people.
Hmm.
Okay. Have a good one.
You too. Oh, I didn't even see this. Hold on, babe. Hold on. Let me hold on real quick. Oh, there it's working now. Hello? Can you hear me?
Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Uh, yes, I can hear you.
Okay, what's up?
Okay, I had a quick question, May. Did you ever forgive Brandy for the way she disrespected you online last year? It was very cringy. Did you guys talk about it? Because it was
No,
disgusting.
I know we didn't talk about it at all.
Wow.
We didn't talk about it at all. I just said on here that, like I said, my daughter's with Brandy, so I stand beside my daughter. That's it.
Oh, okay. All right. Have a good day, May.
You too. Hello.
Hey May,
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. I was trying to get on here while Mathiana was on here.
She left.
I see. She need to have that same energy and come on a Duos panel. That's what she need to do.
Yeah, she won't do that though.
No, not at all. But with her missing teeth, she should look like a straight up crackhead.
And she is. Can't make me believe it.
I don't understand why she don't like you. Like it's just crazy.
Girl, because I'm the only one that's gonna get her views. It ain't about her not liking me because she was trying to be cool with me just last year.
I
I got
remember when
videos up of her trying
I
to be cool with me.
remember when you had the content creators come to your house. I
No,
think that's when I had started.
even after that, she's trying to be cool with me last year. She just, it is what it is.
She needs to get a life. That's what she needs to do.
See, the only reason why she talk about me is the same reason why all the rest of the people talk about me,
To get
to
views.
get their numbers up. That's all it is. If y'all ain't noticed that by now, I don't know what to tell y'all. It's all just to get views. They talk about me, they get views. They don't talk about me, their views mean nothing.
That's crazy.
Look at Yaima's views before she talks about me, then when she talks about me. Look at the difference.
I don't even watch her, to be honest with you.
Yeah. She's a
I don't even
junkie.
watch her.
She's still on Suboxone. She's a junkie. Period.
Wow. That's crazy. How's your day going anyway, besides that hoe?
It's going good.
That's good. That's good. That's good. All right. You have a beautiful day. I'll be
You too,
watching.
love. You too. I'm about to get up off of here anyway. Go to the next one.
What are you going to next?
Not right now. I'm going to take a break and talk to my wife, and then I'm going to go on the next one. I don't know yet. I'll text it though. It'll be in the text.
Okay, and then also too, I had inbox you too. I don't know if I inboxed you on the right one. I think I inboxed you on.
On May Smith with a blue check mark.
I think it was that one and another one I inboxed you on.
I only check May Smith with a blue check mark.
Okay, I think I inboxed you on that one too then.
What's your name on there?
Netta?
Let's see. Oh yeah, I see.
Let's see. All right, well just text me back.
I did.
Okay, honey.
All right. You have a good day.
Later.
All right, bye. All right, bye y'all. I'll see y'all in a little bit.